When I started this Smash discussion, I thought it'd be pretty easy. You know, characters, stages, items, the usual. But there's always been one character that's been on everyone's minds on if he'll make it in or not. This was suggested by one of my viewers. Thank you for the feedback. If you guys want to hear me talk about something, let me know in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to, this channel if you want to hear more. But for now, we're talking about one of the most controversial choices for this game. Welcome to Gamers Den, and today we'll be tackling probably the biggest choice for this. Today we're talking about Samus's arch rival, the purple dragon himself, Ridley. Now, why is it so hard to discuss Ridley? He's a Nintendo character. He's Samus's biggest villain. Why would it be so tough? Well, that has one problem. His huge size. Now, you've probably heard this in some other videos if you're interested in the topic. Ridley's size. Ridley is about 3 times bigger than Samus. He's big enough to fit her in his hand and his mouth. He just wouldn't look right in Smash Brothers. Or at least that's what many people say. But have you ever thought about maybe it can work? Now, I highly suggest looking at a YouTuber's video. His name is WeDude83 Rebirth. He did a discussion about Ridley, and I think it's just brilliant. He talks about all the key elements, and I think it was really well analyzed, so check that out. But if you're going to stick here, and you're still going to go through this video, thank you very much, and we will talk about it as well. Now, I'm not the first one to tackle the subject. There have been many reviewers out there saying how he would work, how he wouldn't work, and that all goes down to his size. Now, before we talk about that, let's look at Sakurai. Sakurai has been teasing Ridley for the longest time now, possibly bigger than any other character. With the size comments on the Nintendog stage, the size comments with the Rosalina and the Fairy Garden pick, with the Pyrosphere and the hole in the wall, it's all very strange at this point. He's been teasing it since last year. That's a long time, man. I feel like it would just be off at this point to come out and say he's a stage hazard or a boss. I mean, it just wouldn't seem odd. It just wouldn't seem right at this point. It would seem very unprofessional. There has been a leak going around of the pipe burst leak, stating the roster. That's obviously been proven fake now, with Takamaru being disconfirmed. But he brought up a good point of playable bosses. Playable bosses is a subject of playing as the boss on the stage, you know, with the Wii U gamepad or something. And that could work for Ridley, honestly. Like, that'd be cool to play as the gamepad with Ridley, you know, on the Pyrosphere. No. No. With Ridley, it's either boss or character to everyone. And I understand, it would just seem unfair to just play as him on one stage, I guess. But you know what? Let's see how this could be possible. Now, Ridley is possibly the biggest if you're gonna have a representative from Metroid, it's Ridley. If you're gonna have a new villain, it's Ridley. Smash Brothers has always been short on villains. They've got their female roster booted up, and they need the villains roster booted up too. If all the villains return, that's just Bowser, counting King Dedede, Meta Knight, Wolf, Ganondorf, and I guess Mewtwo. That's 6. I'm sorry if I forgot. Did I say Ganondorf? Whatever. The fact is that there is a very small amount of villains on this roster, and even if anyone's in, even if Ridley does make it in, it would be the biggest amount of villains. I'm sorry. Back to the basics. Ridley's size is the big thing standing in the way of him being playable or not. Will he be in? That's Sakurai's decision. As you see, he has made many characters that don't seem right work in Smash. With the Mii's, he made them have customable movesets. He made them be off of online. Pac-Man, he made him have an awesome Namco representation moveset. He can do the same for Ridley, I guess. But then there's the thing of, oh, it can't work because he would stand next to Samus. That wouldn't look right. I get, that makes sense, I give you guys that, but, if they make him the size of Bowser and a little wider, I'm sure it could make work. But, you know, with just the exception of him being on the ground, what about him being in the air? Ridley's an air fighter, after all. True. Ridley has always been an air combat fighter. Look in Brawl. You would have to spread his wings. If you look at concept art, they seem to make that work too. It's very, honestly, amazing what they do. Now, let's go back to other facts. Ridley's tease on the Nintendo Direct as a boss character. Now, that was a very big thing. People thought automatically he was a boss, but why didn't he show him? Sakurai straight out says characters that are revealed right away. Waluigi, Takamaru, all the Skull Kid, everyone. He's been doing that since the first assist trophy. Why didn't he do that with Ridley? It would just seem weird at this point to reveal him as a boss after teasing him this long. I am not biased towards Metroid at all. I haven't played any of their games. I've been meaning to play Metroid Prime because I've just been getting back into my GameCube days, playing Melee and stuff for Smash 4, you know, to celebrate and hype or whatever. But Ridley has been actually requested since Melee, and Sakurai's been giving a lot of fan service this time with Pac-Man, the new Mario Pokemon Kid Icarus character, Little Mac, Mega Man. It's just all making sense with Ridley. Now, I just think if you put Ridley to rest, it'll just be so much easier to add characters, because everyone will be pleased at this point, especially if you make Ridley work. How will Ridley work? I have no idea. That's on Sakurai. Sakurai's been very good with making characters work in the past, and I'm sure he could do the same with Ridley. I really don't, but I have my doubts again. Like, Ridley, maybe he can't be scaled down. Maybe he is just too much bigger than Samus. That's why I think my percentage chance of Ridley returning is only a 75%. I think he's going to be back, but then I still have my ton of doubt, and that's really going around the head of every Smasher, it seems. So, I'm going to close up this video real quick, guys. Do I think Ridley will be in? I think he will. I think the final newcomers, I guess if you want to make it this video, the final newcomers, I think it's going to be Shulk and Ridley. To be honest, I really do. It's only a month away in Japan. I think it makes sense. Maybe King K. Rool also, and that's maybe a Rhythm Heaven character, but I think that's really it. I really don't know who else really big you can announce at the end of the newcomers list for Smash. If you guys think they do, let me know in the comments below, and let me know down if you think Ridley will return or not, and give me a discussion. Give me an example on why you think he would or wouldn't work. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming into the Gamer's Den today. I'll be up with another Smash video soon. Let me know what you want me to talk about. We've covered a lot of ground today. Will Ridley be in? Only time will tell. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you want more cool discussions like this. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought. See you guys later. Peace out, bro.